Hi. All right, so I just got back from my kids' school. And this is the first time I've been out of the house since Christmas, really, because I started getting sick on December 28th. So, unfortunately, what I found when I was sitting in the gym, and the reason I had to go there was because both my kids were saying speeches in front of the whole school. And when you're a parent, no matter what has you down, you just are going to go and do these things. So, as I was sitting there in the gym, my symptoms were so bad, a couple of new symptoms that I have, and they're like old ones that are returning. So I don't know if I've set myself back and all my old symptoms, some of my old symptoms have returned, or whether this is from my pneumonia and it's going to clear. But it feels permanent, and it feels, when I was in the gym, the loud sounds and the noise and the room, I didn't realize, because I've been safe in this house, I've been basically on the couch, and realizing that when I walk around my kitchen that I have major vertigo. Like the room is just going like this, like up and down, like I'm on a cruise ship, back and forth. It's debilitating, really. I can barely walk around my kitchen, like trying to get a glass out of the cupboard or try to cook anything. So I'm just frustrated. I just have to sit back down. And I also have severe weakness. And I know that's probably due to the pneumonia and the virus. But the vertigo, I was hoping that it was because the fluid had gone into my ears, and that possibly my vestibular, ear system has gotten, fluid in it, and then when that resolves, the vertigo will go away. But my chest is starting to improve, and the vertigo is not. My brain fog is so thick that I feel like it's like several years ago. I feel like I can't really grasp. I mean, people were talking to me. There were some other moms there. They were trying to speak with me, and I was just like looking at them like I'm in a fog. I'm in a total another world, a total fog. I can't focus on what people are saying. I'm just nodding my head and going, yeah, like, because I just can't take it all in. So the fog and the vertigo were debilitating. I just feel overwhelmed, like I'm in a completely another dimension, and it was amplified by being in that gymnasium with tons of people, more noise, bad bright lights, and I realized for the first time, oh my God, you're in trouble, Lisa. Like, you're in real trouble. You have either been set back really far from either the antibiotic or the natural antivirals that I was pounding down, or just your immune system kind of collapsing, or this infection is worse than you even know, because it's starting to get back into your brain now. Like, the brain symptoms are starting to come, right? With the vertigo and the brain fog, and it's just so thick, and it's so frustrating because this has been gone for a few years. I've literally had no brain fog. I felt like I was, real and grounded in this world, and that was a really hard symptom. I was very thankful when that symptom came back to me, and, I don't know if this is from the virus. I don't know if it's from a setback. Was I wrong to take that antibiotic? Was I right? My fears were right, and it has set me back. Anyways, so here I am, somehow back with these horrifying symptoms where I was so weak I could barely move in and out of the gym. I couldn't talk with any of the limbs. I just avoiding them and standing there staring. Like, I had no idea. The teacher came over and talked to me. I have no idea what she said. I just nodded like a deer in a headlight, and I could barely function or focus. It was not good of me to be driving. I stopped at my dad's house, who just lived down the street from me, and he drove because I realized on the way there, like, this is not safe for you to even be behind a car driving. And I had anxiety too. My heart was beating and I had anxiety. But it was more like a chemical anxiety. It wasn't like a real, like, my fears are running away with me. It was like that beating heart and all the symptoms of it, like, trapped inside my body. The one thing that's interesting is that I noticed these symptoms and I was devastated, but I'm not afraid of them like I was in the past. I'm not afraid of the symptoms themselves. I'm afraid I'm going to be like this forever, but I wasn't afraid. So it didn't feel like that kind of an anxiety attack or that kind of a fear like, oh my God, I got to run from the monster. Because I know there's nowhere to run. I know I'm, virtually trapped inside this body with these symptoms. And everything that I've learned over the past years has told me, I've learned that lesson well, that there's nowhere to run. I mean, there's nowhere to get away from these symptoms. You can't outrun them. You just have to sit with them and be with them. But still the frustration and the hopelessness and the sadness rises. It rises to the top. How can it not? Right? I have been through so much and I've really come a far way, and to get some debilitating symptoms back from this pneumonia, not knowing whether it's the virus that's causing it or all the stuff that I took, which, when you have a sensitive nervous system, anything, like any supplements, let alone an antibiotic or really hard herbals, can set you back too. And I guess it's that fear. It's like, what did I do? What have I done? And how long is this gonna be for now? How long am I gonna have to live with this? And so I'm no stranger to that question. How long? How long is it gonna be like this? How long? Why me? What did I do? What do I need to do to get better? I need to, do all my vertigo exercises. I need to work on this vertigo. I need to eat the right things. I need to get the brain supplements in. I need to do all these things, right? Like,